this 26-year-old guy became one of the biggest names in online business education in 2015. His Here in My Garage video hit 71 million views. He was making an estimated $20 to $60 million per year. His face was on every YouTube ad you watched, more unavoidable than Spotify ads telling you to get premium. 10 years later, his videos average 95,000 views. That's 4% of his subscriber base actually watching. Google his name and it autocompletes with scam and fraud faster than searching how to get away with suggests murder. By 2025, he's facing SEC charges for allegedly running a $112 million Ponzi scheme. Meanwhile, another guy, bald, no Lamborghini, just a black t-shirt, started 1 year later in 2016. Similar audience, similar content, teaching business frameworks. But by 2025, he's at 3.3 million subscribers with 34 million monthly views, a $250 million portfolio, and he just broke a Guinness World Record. Their names? Tai Lopez and Alex Hormozi. And the question isn't who worked harder or who's smarter. The question is, what strategic decisions caused one to become as irrelevant as a Blockbuster membership, while the other built something that compounds like Marvel's box office domination? By the end of this video, you'll see exactly where these paths diverged and why one business model was basically the Fire Festival of online education, while the other was built like Amazon. Quick disclaimer, I spent about 40 hours digging through business records, SEC filings, Reddit threads from actual students who bought these courses, YouTube analytics, and revenue reports. This isn't a drama channel situation where I watched 3 TikToks and declared myself an expert. We're doing a business case study here. What decisions led to one outcome versus another? What changed in the market between 2015 and 2025? And yeah, we'll talk about personality and character where it matters, because business isn't just spreadsheets, it's people making decisions under pressure, sometimes really, really bad decisions. Some of this will surprise you because it's not just one guy was fake and one was real. It's way more nuanced than that. Let's get into it. So let's set the stage. It's 2015. YouTube advertising is the Wild West. The online course industry is exploding from $107 billion toward $374 billion by 2024. This is when Tai Lopez drops Here in My Garage, February 2015, standing next to a yellow Lamborghini Gallardo, talking about how he loves knowledge more than his Lamborghini, while literally surrounded by luxury cars. At his peak, T is making somewhere between $20 to $60 million annually selling courses, the 67 Steps program, SMMA training, various offerings from $67 to $997. 1 year later, Alex Hormozi starting his journey. No viral ad, no Lamborghini, just a guy who opened 6 gyms, lost everything twice, then figured out a licensing model that made $3 million profit in 6 months. Different energy entirely. While Tai was basically Tony Stark announcing, "I am Iron Man," Hormozi was Bruce Wayne quietly buying buildings. Fast forward to October 2025. Titan, 2.5 million YouTube subscribers, 95,400 average views per video, facing SEC fraud charges. Hormozi, 3.3 million subscribers, 34.2 million monthly views, 250 to plus million portfolio. Both started around the same time. Both taught business. So what happened? Let's break it down. Here's the first major divergence, where the money actually came from. Tai's entire business model was selling educational products. The 67 Steps at $67 monthly, SMMA courses, various programs up to $997. His revenue was directly tied to convincing people to buy courses, and look, there's nothing inherently wrong with selling courses, but when your primary income is teaching people how to make money, your incentive becomes maximizing sales regardless of student outcomes. It's like if your gym trainer never worked out but sold you a $1,500 program on how to get jacked. Technically not illegal, but you gotta ask why they're not jacked if the program works, right? The economics were brutal. Customer acquisition through YouTube ads cost $200 to $500 per person. Lifetime value was maybe $200 to $1,000. He was spending an estimated $10 million plus annually on ads just to keep the funnel full. It's a treadmill. Stop running and the whole thing collapses, like a Ponzi scheme, but with PDFs and motivational videos instead of fake investment returns. Wait, we'll get to the actual Ponzi scheme part later. Hormozi's model was fundamentally different. His money came from operating actual businesses. Gym launch, $3 million profit in 6 months, then $17 million the next year. Prestige Labs, $20 million first year revenue. Allen Software, $1.4 million monthly within 6 months. These weren't hypothetical, they were real companies solving real problems for real customers. When American Pacific Group bought 66% of Gym Launch and Prestige Labs in 2020, 2022, they paid $46.2 million cash, publicly announced via Business Wire, not through an Instagram story that disappears in 24 hours. Hormozi had also taken $42 million in distributions over the previous 4 years. Total, over $70 million from actual business operations. Then, Acquisition.com, his holding company, taking minority stakes in businesses doing $1 to $10 million profit. By 2024, the portfolio hit $250 million plus annually. His books priced at $27, basically at cost, sometimes free digitally. See the difference? Tai needed you to buy courses to survive. Hormozi made money from businesses and used content as lead generation. It's like the difference between someone who sells maps to bury treasure versus someone who actually digs up treasure and occasionally gives away shovels. The second divergence was about proof, and this is where personality really mattered. Tai's proof was lifestyle-based. The Lamborghinis, the mansion, the luxury watches. His entire pitch was, look at what I have, therefore what I teach must work. And here's the thing, Tai was genuinely charismatic. The guy could sell ice to Eskimos, or as they'd probably say in 2025, NFTs to people who understand blockchain. But internet detectives started noticing things. Property records showed the famous mansion wasn't his, it belonged to a trust. The cars had visible lease tags and videos. H3H3 Productions visited the mansion and got Tai to admit on camera that everything was leased, not owned. Now, leasing isn't dishonest. Plenty of wealthy people lease for tax reasons, but the marketing deliberately created the impression of ownership. It's like if someone taught you how to become a millionaire while dressed as Tony Stark, but the Iron Man suit was from Party City. Technically not lying, but definitely misleading. When your entire proof is, look what I own, and you don't actually own it, that's a problem. It's like showing off your girlfriend at a party, but she's actually an actress you hired on Fiverr. Sure, she's real and she's there, but the relationship status is questionable. Hormozi's proof was transaction-based. The $46.2 million exit announced via press release, the $42 million in distributions, the 4,500 plus gym licensees at $16,000 to $20,000 each. That's $72 to $90 million in verifiable license fees. His personality was completely different too. No flash, no charisma, just relentless practicality. If Tai was the Wolf of Wall Street, Hormozi was the accountant. Less cocaine, more Excel spreadsheets. When Hormozi taught you about offer creation, he showed you the exact offers that scaled gym launch. When he taught pricing, he showed Prestige Labs' model that hit $20 million year one. The frameworks came from businesses he actually built, not from books he skimmed while waiting for his leased Lamborghini to be detailed. The personality difference mattered. Tai was inspiring and aspirational, but ultimately superficial. All sizzle, no steak. Hormozi was boring and methodical, but substantive. All steak, the sizzle was optional. The market eventually figured out which one it valued more, like how we all eventually realized reality TV wasn't actually reality. Now look, if you're sitting here thinking, okay, I see what not to do, but what actually works? Here's the reality. You need clarity on your specific bottlenecks, not another generic playbook. I've got a business consultant in the description who does exactly that. Real one-to-one strategy sessions with entrepreneurs and professionals. No mass market BS, just personalized roadmaps that help you stop spinning your wheels and start making real progress. Links below to book a call if you're serious about building something legitimate. Now let's get back to it. Third divergence, what each person optimized their content for. Tai's content was optimized for virality. Here in My Garage was designed to stop your scroll. Shocking statements, luxury props, aspirational lifestyle. His YouTube channel posted whatever got clicks. How I made my first million, lifestyle vlogs, motivational speeches. It was the content equivalent of clickbait articles that promise you won't believe what happened next. Entertainment first, education second, maybe third, possibly not at all. The 67 Steps program covered everything from wealth to health to relationships to happiness in 67 videos averaging 30 to 60 minutes each. It's like if someone made a course promising to teach you how to be LeBron James, cook like Gordon Ramsay, code like Zuckerberg, and date like Ryan Gosling, all in one program. Spoiler alert, you're not learning any of those things deeply. Reviews from actual students consistently said the content was generic information available free elsewhere. Videos were rambling, and there wasn't a clear path to implementing anything. One guy on Reddit said watching the 67 Steps was like listening to your uncle explain business after 3 beers. Entertaining, maybe inspiring, but you're not actually learning anything you can use Monday morning. His famous TEDx talk, Why I Read a Book a Day, got 12+ million views, but he later admitted he doesn't actually read page by page. He has others read books or just flips to useful sections. It's like claiming you've watched every Marvel movie, but you only watch the trailers. Hormozi's content was optimized for implementation. His videos teach specific concepts, the value equation, offer frameworks, pricing strategies, with detailed breakdowns, math, formulas, step-by-step processes. His books literally have worksheets. It's not sexy, but it's useful. Like choosing the reliable Honda Civic over the flashy sports car that breaks down every month. Interestingly, Hormozi initially tried high-volume content, 35,000 plus pieces over 40 months, spending $70,000 to $90,000 monthly. But in 2024, he tested business-only content targeting established entrepreneurs instead of mass audiences. Lower views, but 26% more opt-ins, 24.6% more conversions, doubled book sales. He learned revenue per 1,000 views mattered more than raw views. It's like realizing 1,000 real Instagram followers are worth more than 1,000,000 bots. Less impressive screenshot, better business outcomes. Fourth factor, and this one hurt Tai more than any personal failing, market evolution. When Tai launched in 2015, lifestyle marketing worked. Audiences hadn't seen it 1,000 times. YouTube's algorithm rewarded clicks and watch time, so sensational content dominated. It was like being the first person to discover a money glitch in a video game before the developers patch it. Tai rode that wave brilliantly. Say what you want about him, but the guy understood the 2015 market better than almost anyone. Here in My Garage was a masterclass in capturing attention in that specific moment. It was the Harlem Shake of business content. Went viral. Everyone copied it, then became completely played out. By 2019 to 2020, everything changed. An estimated 50,000 plus make money online courses flooded the market. It's like when everyone and their grandmother started a podcast during COVID, suddenly the market was saturated with people doing the exact same thing. Ad costs increased 300 to 500%. Audiences developed pattern recognition. They could spot rented Lamborghinis, scripted testimonials, fake scarcity. It's like how you can now instantly spot a scam call because they all use the same script about your car's extended warranty. YouTube's algorithm evolved. In 2019, they reduced recommendations of sensationalist content by 70+% while promoting authoritative educational content. The anti-guru movement exploded. CoffeeZilla got 3.8+ million subscribers exposing schemes. It became the internet's version of To Catch a Predator, but for fake business gurus. Reddit communities started fact-checking claims in real time. Someone would post, "This guru says he made $10 million from dropshipping," and within 20 minutes, a Redditor with too much time and excellent Google skills would pull up business records showing the company did $400,000 in revenue. T's model worked brilliantly in 2015, but faced a market that had evolved past it by 2020. His content style, marketing approach, proof methods optimized for a market that no longer existed. It's like still trying to use a Blockbuster membership in 2025. The card still exists, but the whole system is dead. Hormozi started in 2016, but scaled from 2020 to 2025, exactly when the market demanded transparency. His timing meant he built with authenticity from the start because that's what the market required. Right place, right time, right strategy. The broader lesson isn't about these two people. It's about building anything in public, whether that's a business, a brand, or a reputation. The market fundamentally shifted from rewarding aspiration to rewarding authenticity between 2015 and 2025. Not because authenticity is morally better, because it became economically better. Platforms changed algorithms to punish clickbait. Consumers developed BS detectors sharper than a metal detector at airport security. Regulators actually started doing their jobs. If you're building an audience or education business today, the question isn't, can I make this work short term? It's what happens when the market evolves. Tai's model worked brilliantly until it didn't. There was no gradual decline option. It was peak success, then collapse. Like the fall of the Roman Empire, but condensed into a YouTube career. Sustainable models share traits: revenue from doing the thing, not teaching it. Proof from transactions, not props. Content provides value before asking for payment. Reputation compounds rather than degrades. Multiple revenue streams rather than dependency on one thing. It's building like Amazon. Slow start, relentless execution, eventual dominance, instead of building like a viral TikTok dance that everyone forgets in 3 weeks. The question, are you building something that gets stronger as markets evolve, or something that depends on conditions staying exactly as they are? And does your personality match your model, or will your ego trap you in something that's dying while you're still posting Instagram stories from a leased mansion? Drop a comment. Some of your insights have genuinely turned into future videos, and I actually read these, unlike every YouTuber who says that but doesn't. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you're going to be on the internet teaching people how to make money, maybe actually make money first. Just a thought.